Ooh, oh my god. I think we're good. Okay, the audio is delayed on my end. Fix that. Okay. What will we be doing first? Well, I think I'm ready. No, I'm not even ready for my next scan. Hello! Oh god, thank you for the follow, Declan. You got your shiny charm yesterday, Joey? Congrats, congrats. Did you use just the DLC research stuff to get it? Did that make it easier? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to make donuts? Do I want to just get berries? Medium hyperspace. Maybe I could just reset. What was my least favorite shiny hunt in the DLC? I mean, you make it sound like I'm done, Declan. Like, what was? I haven't even actively shiny hunted anything in the DLC. But I've been lucky and I got like this shiny alpha gimme ghoul. I hunted that. When I was looking for these two Eevees, these two shiny Eevees, I want to make one an Umbreon and one an Espeon. I found this Muna, the shiny alpha Muna. So that's cool. But I haven't hunted anything in the DLC. Well, DLC exclusive Pokemon I haven't hunted yet. But I will say that the ones that are the most annoying, because I don't think any of them are bad. I think it's just their placement and where they spawn. So if one spawns in a location where it's not ideal for me to like teleport, like fly to the main entrance of the distortion over and over and over, and I have to like walk and actually come back, then that's more annoying. But I realized that some of the spawn points for certain Pokemon, you could actually like reset them. Like if I do the backup save and go back into the same distortion, like that Pokemon might spawn in a more ideal location afterwards. What two shinies did you find, Joey? Let's look at our donuts real quick. So we have a good donut for berries. We're gonna be shiny hunting. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Cobalion? 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 Hi, Lily.
What is up, my guy?
Hello, hello, hello. The dragon distortion here. Oh, I could hunt. Oh, but there's another fire too, right? Didn't I say there was like a fighting with it? Oh. Over here. That's another good way of hunting like the starters. If you find them in another distortion that's specifically for another type, for example, I'm dropping over here info, like very important stuff that like help me out at least with Eevee. So if you notice this hyperspace, it's a fighting type one, but because Tepig is also considered fighting type, it's here. So the way that Sparkling Power works is if you go into a distortion with Sparkling Power 3, you're guaranteed to get a shiny the moment you go in. A shiny Pokemon is going to get spawned. I think I heard it's the very first Pokemon that'll spawn that's going to be shiny. So let's say I go in here with a Fire Sparkling Power 3. The chances of it being the starter are incredibly high because perhaps Tepig is the only fire type in this distortion anyways. It's a fighting type one, so everything else might be fighting and something else. And Tepig might be the only fire one here. You found Fletchling while walking around, then you found a Numel? Oh, the Numel. Nice, nice, nice. Thinking about making donuts. I'll probably do like a few 10 minutes of making donuts because I think I got a good amount of berries recently. How do you make Sparkling Power 3 and like can you select the element like you said? No, it's all RNG. So that's like part of what the not issue, but that's like part of the grind, Joey. So right now, like I'm making a backup save, right? You just go to the Pokemon Center, talk to her, or heal your Pokemon, whatever. That causes a backup save to be made. Now, what you want to do is when it's time to make donuts, right? We're gonna go to Ansha right now. When it's time to make donuts, you're gonna want to make sure that the sweet level is very high. So I use 2 specific berries, or you could just use all of one. You'll see. I like using this Haban berry. I like using 4 of these. And then these Tanga berries, I like using 4 of those. So you'll notice that our sweetness level is pretty high. That'll let us have an one of the abilities. It's either going to be like Sparkling Power, Alpha Power, and Teensy Power, Humongo Power. That's what sweetness is like responsible for. It'll give you the opportunity or the chance of having that buff. You have no control really over it being level 1, level 2, or level 3. Or whether it's fire, water, electric. That's just RNG, which is why I'll be resetting back and forth. Now you can use 8. Hi Gabby.
Hi guys.
You can use 8 of the Tanga berries, Joey. That's perfectly fine. But the reason why I throw the Haban berries in the mix is because it increases the fresh stat a little bit. And the fresh stat gives me a chance of getting like catching power. So let me show you one of like my best donuts really quick. I have this one probably for like Latios or Latias. Anything new? I do have some stuff to show, and then we're gonna shiny hunt our very first legendary for the first time today, Gabby. This one, Joey. This is like our best donut at the moment. It's Sparkling Power all types 3, and look at the catching power. Catching power all types 2. If it was all types 3, it'd be insane at this point. But I'm gonna use this for like Latios or Latias. It's a really good donut. So the freshness stat is what's responsible for giving me like the catching power, and then you see like sweetness was responsible for teensy power and sparkling power there. You have that one too? Yeah, this donut, I'm saving it for Latios or Latias. Today we're gonna be doing Cavalion. But Gabby, you were asking if there's anything new. We got this yesterday off stream. Shiny Alpha Muna. I managed to catch 2 shiny Alpha Eevees. So I'll be able to like make it Umbreon and Espeon. But those are the only things that I caught new. I didn't really play too much off stream. But I got those, so I'm happy. You're saving it for Latios? Yeah, see, same. It's because I'd rather hunt a Latios or Latias, but the most recent scan that we got was for Cavalion, so we're doing that. Right now, we're trying to see if we can just get a good donut really quick before we do anything. We'll probably do this for like 10 minutes. 5 minutes? 5-10 minutes? See if we get anything we like. Steel and Alpha? I'm not a big fan of that. I'm usually okay keeping it if it's Alpha 3. If it's Alpha 3, I'll definitely keep the donut because I prioritize Alpha over Shiny anyways. I feel like with the Shiny charm, I'm already happy with what I have. So the Alpha 3 is what I really want. How do I get so many berries? So I made a berry donut. So
What is up, my guy?
hi Rodney. So I did this, JR or Junior. So I make the yellow donuts. The yellow donuts increase the amount of berries. Well, it can give you that stat. So you see how it says item power berries? It'll increase the berries that I get. And if I get it with another boost called Big Haul Power, I think it's just called Big Haul, it increases the amount that I get. So I recently went into a distortion with a item berries 3 and big haul 2. Or I think it was like the opposite. But yeah, it means just make donuts. And hi Rodney, I don't know if I said hi. You found an alpha galler Mr. Mime, and he was so tall. I'm seeing like Blaziken. Blaziken is fucking insane. Blaziken is very tall as an alpha. How do I get that donut? Okay, so like this. Let me show you, Junior. Or JR, whichever. Let me know which one you prefer. So I use... You're going to focus on sour. Sour stat. So I like using 4 Roselli berries, and then I use 4 Cassid berries. I'm just going to use them right now because I have 18 and 24. Junior, the first one? Okay. So you see that increases the sour. So I'm going to make one really quick. And then I'll reset. Unless it's really good. Oh shit. Okay, so this is a really good one that I'm gonna keep. So you see the yellow buffs? The yellow buffs are responsible for item drops. Sometimes you'll get item power Pokeball, so it increases the drop of Pokeballs. There's berries. It increases the berry drop. But item power special is actually responsible, I think, for like evolutionary items. So you can get stuff like, you know how Charcadet needs armor to evolve? That's responsible for that. And if I can get it with Big Haul, I might be able to get like stacked up on those items. You were here at 6:55. Yeah, 6:55 trying to be the first one. And then you got on your phone and time flew. Nobody can beat Lily. You can, she be slacking sometimes? Oh, damn. Lily sometimes pops up on my TikTok first, that's why. But yeah, Junior, if you need any other explanation, let me know. But that's what I use. You just really need to focus on the sour stat, that's all. So now, because that donut was good, are you aware of the backup saves, Junior? The days you're late are usually because you're napping. I know that feeling about the naps. Yes, you know that? Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure that you know you could save your berries that way. In case you get a bad donut. Because we get bad donuts all the time. I'll start the hunt for this legendary at 7:20. But yeah, guys. Our first legendary shiny hunt today. Let's see how long that takes us. Oh wow. Please give me like an alpha power 3. Oh. I'll take it. Yo, you don't want to bother, but you got your shiny charm and you got shinies a lot and now they won't spawn? What do you mean? What do you mean now they won't spawn? Can you explain a little bit? How many are spawned? It doesn't really affect, like there isn't a thing like, oh, there's too many shiny out here, so no more are gonna spawn. The way that the game works is, think of it like this. Now, the first 10, if you don't catch them and you leave them out there, the first 10 are going to just get overwritten. So once you find your 11th shiny, the first one gets overwritten. The 12th shiny, the second one gets overwritten. So unless you're just leaving them out there and not catching them, that's the only thing that could happen. But it's not that they won't spawn anymore. So it could just be that you got really lucky in the initial like hours and spawning them, and now you're just going through like the bad luck of it. But there isn't like a, oh, I see too many, so now they're not showing up anymore. No, that doesn't exist. We're gonna take this, by the way. Alpha Power 3 is amazing. Big fan of Alpha Power 3, even though it doesn't have any shiny sparkling power though. But we can deal with that. Well, you can have 11, but you can't save that 11th one without the first. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the first one will get overwritten. If you don't catch any of them, the first one's going to get overwritten. Like, it's just gonna be... It's not gonna be saved anymore. They can only save up to 10 at a time. Rodney said that the donut factory is stupid. I mean, like, it's RNG. It can be very annoying, but it saves me time because that's how I ended up getting the fossils. That's how I got the Charizard, Charmander, Charmeleon, the Eevee. So it's definitely worth it. It's not necessary, but definitely worth it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do a backup save over here. And start hunting our legendary. Oh. What's good? What's up? What's up, Marv? We're about to shiny hunt our first legendary. It's not one of my favorites. I actually don't care for that trio at all. How have you been, though?
There's not going to be a swimming pool, you stupid slut. There won't even be a house.
Damn. There won't even be a house. Where's the distortion? I should have just clicked on it. Why do I feel... Oh, because I teleported last time.
What is this? Naughty pie!
Here we go. So, which one do I want to use? Not all types, not psychic. The fighting? I think I'll use the fighting. Fighting level 3. Yeah. I don't have another one, right? I have psychic level 3. I have all types. Let me see. Let me count them. I need at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have all types a lot, actually. So let's do fighting. I'm gonna hate it if it's like a Machamp that turns shiny. But let's do it. Okay, so we're looking for this. What does it even look like when it's shiny, actually? Is it just bluer? Yes, it's bluer. It's a very silly looking Pokemon. I don't like it, but we'll see. I know where it spawns. Yep. We're gonna search for that. Let's see what ended up being shiny, by the way. Look at that, it's a fucking Machoke. Stupid ass Machoke. Why couldn't it have been an Onyx? Look at them, they're just vibing. Can I jump from here? No? Anyways, it's supposed to be down here, look at it. Ah. That's where it is, it's down there. So let's see how you do this, because I'm not familiar with the strat of like shiny hunting this. I think you just walk away. You just walk away and force it to spawn again. Okay, see, look at that shit. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I just don't like it. It's got his face in the wall. So do I go under this bridge? Oh, look at that. A nice little decoration. We're gonna be here all day. I can feel it. Maybe we'll end up getting like a shiny Riolu in the process. Maybe this weekend I'll probably I don't even know. I was gonna say maybe I'll put more time into finishing my shiny alpha hunt. It changes color every time I leave. Yes, whenever you walk away, I believe 70 meters away from Pokemon, they despawn and they respawn. So it respawning will re-roll the chance of it being shiny. You hit a shiny Riolu in the first 2 laps and then nothing for another hour with a sparkling level 2. Oh my god. I need a shiny alpha Riolu actually. Because I have the Lucario, but I'm trying to get like a Shalfa Dex, and I'm missing Riolu. So if I get a shiny Alpha, that'd be nice. But when you're doing these laps, if you're talking about the legendary, am I doing this correctly? Like, I'm assuming I am. It looks like it's despawning. You just go under this and then back. And what are the odds it can be shiny? With the... I have the shiny charm, and I have the donut at level 3. So I think it's somewhere like 1 out of 500 something. 1 out of 520 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know the exact number. I just know it's in the 500s. One in 500 and something. So it could be the first time, the 10th time, the 500th time, or the 1000th time. This is what makes shiny hunting great. I love it. I could spend hours doing this. Also, oh. So, I don't know if anybody's a fan. I don't think anybody is, but Final Fantasy 14 got an update recently, like the newest patch. I haven't played in forever, but it got a new patch, and one of the songs that they have for one of these battles is really good. So I'll probably be playing some of that this weekend, just so I can hear that music. But doesn't the donut expire in 6 minutes? Yeah, and we'll try again. We'll just reset. We will reset and try again. Beep-be-doo-be-doo. That's why I was saying, like, I honestly really wasn't joking when I said, like, we might be here the whole day. Like, this could possibly be the entire stream. Or this could just be like 15 minutes. Who knows?
I wish you well. In hell.
You were paying off your car and you were stressed? Like, is it paid off in full now? Also, welcome back, Hagfish. Ah, why won't it be blue? I'm gonna lose my mind. Yay! Fuck nah, you're not that rich. I mean, we're taking steps. As long as you're taking steps towards it. Well, they were saying that they were just paid off a portion of it. The yay was to try to celebrate this accomplishment, Hackfish. We'll take it. We'll take the yay. Any payments are... Oh, never mind. Never mind. They took it back. Okay, so... I hope that I don't have like a super crazy difficult time getting a Latios or Latias distortion. Especially knowing that they might give me those other ones that I can't even shiny hunt. Hi, Azazel. We're shiny hunting this thing. I hate it. Actually, we're gonna need to reset right now. You're back. How am I? I am doing great. I am shiny hunting this Cobalion. Yo, fuck you, Machoke. Okay, let's go. Oh shit, look at all those Steelix. The... How do you pronounce it? Cobalion? 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 That blue thing that's fighting in steel, that legendary. You can't save closer to the bridge. I can. But I kind of want to just, I kind of want to just use the whole thing in case I encounter a shiny on the way. Like a shiny other Pokemon along the way here. That's the only reason. Yo, I swear sometimes that thing does not despawn. I also need to get the Mega Lucario Z Stone so I can change my Lucario up a little bit. I saw the coloring this time. It's good. And also, I was explaining it earlier to some people, but I'll say it again. When I was hunting Eevee last night, I figured out a kind of easy way to almost like guarantee for me to get some of the stuff I want. So I found Eevee actually in a psychic hyperspace. So it was for Espeon, but the Espeon had Eevees around it. So I went into this psychic hyperspace with a sparkling power normal type level 3 donut. So it was going to guarantee that the first normal type that spawns is a shiny. And since this is a psychic distortion where only Eevee was the normal type, I pretty much forced the game to give me a free shiny Eevee. It was very clever. So I think I could do that with other starters because I saw that Tepig was in a fighting distortion. So if I take fire, if I take like fire level 3 into the fighting distortion, I think Tepig is the only fire type there. Oh, nice. Yeah. It's really good. I was like, ooh, this makes donuts super worth it, especially if I'm hunting small stuff like that. Like, if you see that the Pokemon that you're hunting has, like, another type, and you bring the donut for that type, you can kind of force it. Don't you need, like, 8 Eevees to make all the shinies? Oh, but look at this, Rodney. I kind of already have almost all of them. I have Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. I have Glaceon is chilling somewhere. Oh, Glaceon's in my party. Glaceon's in my party. Leafeon, Sylveon. This is gonna be an Umbreon. This is gonna be an Espeon, and then I'm missing just a singular Eevee now. I'm missing one single shiny Alpha Eevee. So I've been doing good on that so far. Yeah, it did, because the method that I was using before, which was like under that, oh fuck, which was under the tower, that got patched up with the DLC, so I couldn't hunt anything there anymore. But I had already gotten like 60 out of the 67 Pokemon there, and the only the only 3 that you couldn't catch there were Eevee, Umbreon, and Espeon. So I managed to catch 2 Eevees that'll turn into Umbreon and Espeon. DLC shinies. We're doing the legendary Trionko. We're looking for shiny Cobalion. Still don't know how to pronounce that thing's name. I think this might be... Is this the first legendary that I don't know how many, if I ever got like a shiny legendary in Sword and Shield. Cobalt Lion. I figured, I was like, it has to be something with Cobalt, right? So I was like, is it Cobalt Lion? Because it doesn't have the T. So is it like Cobalt Lion? You got all your Ghost Ground shinies today and yesterday? Nice. Congrats, K-Sweets. Cobalt Lion. Thank you, Azazel. I feel like I got one of those like PBS Kids lessons. This is how you pronounce Rayquaza. How can you tell if it's really respawning? To be honest, I can't right now. I'm just praying that I'm going far away, because if these Riolu and Lucarios are respawning, then that must mean that I'm going enough. I'm pretty much going far enough. That's how I know.
Omelette de fromage.
You found that you only have to run until the Riolus respawn just before the bridge. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. That saves me probably like a minute all together. So thank you. We love that. Sandy Gas, Golurk, Runerigis. I need to get a Golurk. I'm hearing so many cool things about Golurk. And yeah, I can see that it's kind of like respawning. And if you run back to it a bit closer to the void, you can see it respawn. Oh, it is far enough to the void. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, thank you, yeah. Look, a shiny Riolu, guys, but we're not gonna catch that. Okay, I see it. Being farther away, like closer to this edge, gives us that. Yeah, you see it now, but before it didn't look like it respawned. That's why you asked. Yeah, it looks like if I just come from here, at least I get to see it happen. We're gonna have to reset there. Hello, welcome. Jammy? Jammy? Jammy. You're new here. Welcome. Welcome. We usually do just a bunch of shiny hunting. We're currently shiny hunting Cobalion. And this is our third time resetting the zone. We're currently doing great. When you hunted for the fossils, how long did it take you to find your first Shalfa? Shit. Good question. I don't think I'll ever get as lucky as I did with the fossils, but I think it took me like 10 minutes for my first one. But remember, I was using my distortion. The hyperspace that I had those like transporters that made it easy. Like I was resetting them, respawning them quickly. Do I do giveaway or trades and legends? Yeah, I do giveaways actually. But right now, since I'm focused on this, it would have to wait until like I'm out of it. But I just do giveaways. So as soon as we finish this, if I can finish it tonight, we'll do a giveaway. Luckily, you hit a shiny Riolu in the first 20 seconds, so you didn't lose too much time to hunt about. Oh yeah. Like if I was to find a shiny alpha Riolu right now, I would probably just catch it and have it saved and then just deal with that time. Did I use the TP pad method? Yeah, I used the TP pad method. It was on one of the roofs. As long as the Pokemon spawned appropriately. Yeah. Just make sure you check, because I know that even though sometimes the hyperspace looks the same, sometimes the transporter isn't even there. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're trying to get this legendary out of the way. I actually found this special scan 2 days ago after stream, and I was like, oh, I could have done it on my day off yesterday, but I kind of wanted to do it on stream so everybody could just like join in. Keep me company while I lose my mind here. How are you, though? And thank you, Lily, for the gift. You're in the same place, but it's Rotom's. Oh, so you're just doing it with Rotom, is what you're saying. Are there different... So, I don't know what these Rotom special scans look like. Do they have their different forms in there? Like, do I need to catch, like, different forms of Rotom? I guess I will. Okay. You know, sometimes sparkling level 3 doesn't feel like sparkling level 3. Sometimes. For the points! Thank you for the 15 stream streak. That's crazy. Hi, Vixie. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're hunting a Cobalion. Cobalion. Boop, 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 boop. There it is. Keeps on just spawning, but it's not that dark blue that we need. Damn, if that Riolu would have been a shiny, I would have probably caught it and it just dealt with like half the point off. I mean, half the time off. No, but I'm like, honestly, I'm really obsessed with that one song that they put in Final Fantasy 14 for that like boss fight or whatever it is. I'm like, okay, I see this. I see this. Gonna probably play. Maybe I'll stream it. Who knows? You just hope that since the entire space is just Rotom spawns, that teleporting back and forth spawns at least one Shalfa. Is this donut that you're using, does it have any alpha power? Level 2? Okay, so that's decent. Level 2, I think, is a 21% chance. And you know, can you check Shiny Ghost level 3? Oh, you're gonna come across them fast. Just remember that Shiny Rotom is red instead of like orange. This might be subtle, but I'm sure you'll be able to tell. And did you already verify that they're changing? Like, did you check? Because I would check in the beginning, like, to see if the transporter worked. And the shinies that it was affecting were, like, on the lower level. Like, the transporter was on the roof. And the Pokemon that I was looking at were on the floor, like, in the alleys. So far, there's only one, the guaranteed one. Oh, right. You got the guaranteed. But are you because I mean, like, you can tell if they are despawning just if one of them turns alpha or the alpha disappears or something like that. How's everybody's day going? The zone surface crunch? Oh, are you talking about like me walking on this fucking ice? That's all we're gonna be hearing. Ah! Yeah. We're about to need to reset again. Maybe I will just do that, Rodney. I'll probably just save right under this bridge. Because I'm already feeling it. I'm already feeling it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the other ones. Yo, how's it going? You finally got a Cerulege? Oh, nice! Is it the Charcadet that you got? You got it to get that form? I actually got a very special, we were making donuts, like, randomly today. And we got a Big Haul level 3 with item power special. So I'm gonna see if maybe off stream I can manage to get a bunch of, like, those armors. I don't know how rare they drop, but I wanted to see if I can get some of those armors. But congrats on your Cerulege. I need a shiny hunt, an alpha Charcadet. I just know I'm gonna hate shiny hunting Charcadet because of how subtle it is. Its eyes are the only thing that changes, right? Let's save as soon as we... Okay, there. Let's save here. So far, there's only one guaranteed. You have a Shalfa Charcadet. Nice, congrats. It has blue eyes. Yeah, when I remember trying to shiny hunt it. I think I did get it. Or maybe I didn't. Did I fail at that? In Scarlet and Violet, I think I was going for it. I don't know if I did manage to get it or not. I was having a great time shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet too. I was enjoying it so much, I was just asking my friends, like, you have a shiny you want so I can just shiny hunt it? You still have the one that I gave you? That'd be cool. You'll keep in touch when you get them. Are you trying to get the other one too? The Alma Rouge? At least this game has a prompt showing it's shiny. Scarlet Violet was torture looking for the tiny details. It was. I think, because, you know, from Pokemon game to Pokemon game, sometimes the coloring of the Pokemon changes slightly. or at least they look a little bit more saturated sometimes, or less. I think I was shiny hunting a Squirtle for somebody, and I felt like I was gonna go crazy. I feel like I had to get close up, because I know Squirtle is slightly lighter, green shell. I had to look for those things. You traded your shiny Alpha Lucario and shiny Alpha Charizard? What do you mean you traded it? What do you mean? What do you mean you traded it? You gave it away? And why? I do feel like as the games progress, they do make shiny hunting like easier, which I'm not gonna complain. I'm sure some people probably don't like it, but I'll never complain about making things way more accessible. If they become too accessible though, like, I don't know what too means, I guess, but I wonder if at some point they'll try to like do something extra about it. I know that they've added like alpha Pokemon now, but that only exists in Legends games. You tried Sinistea 5 times, gave up after the first 4 hours each time because your eyes would hurt. You had a hard time shiny hunting Glalie and Violet and Scarlet. Yo, I'm telling you. It was like Charcadet. Imagine trying to shiny hunt Charcadet. You get right up to the Pokemon, pick it up. You're like, open your eyes. But when they aren't facing you, it's hard. Yeah, exactly. When they're facing away, you really wanted him so badly. Wait, you traded your shiny Alpha Lucario and... Wait, but what did you... What are we talking about here, Don Juan? You traded your Lucario and your Charizard for what? Pepper spray then. Oh, God. Also, whenever you get inside a legendary special scan, they should just give you 10,000 points or more for catching the legendary. Like, there's no mission here. The most they could do is just put the mission like catch Meloetta, catch Cobalion. But no. For several, so you, okay. No. Wait. Am I? Oh no, wait. So you said you still have the, Charcadet that I gave you. You just received a Cerulege, is what you're saying. It's not that you turned. It's not that you turned your Charcadet into Cerulege. You have both now, right? Okay, yes. Okay, I see. You're trying to get shiny Latias at the moment. I heard that one was that the one that I also heard was annoying because it's like it's in a high spot and you have to like go down somewhere and then come back up or something like that. Is that what I'm hearing there? Joshua, thank you for the follow. So for both chats, are we like Lumiose and Hyperspace Lumiose? Yes. But I will leave it up to you guys to decide who's the real Lumiose and who's the Hyperspace Lumiose. Is the Twitch chat Lumiose or is the TikTok chat Lumiose? Which one is the one that we need donuts for? And you're lucky, Vixie. I wish I got a Latios or Latias scan. Oh, I don't care. As long as I'm me. As long as you're Hagfish. But are you Hyperspace Hagfish? Are you Alpha Hagfish? Or are you a shiny Hagfish? What are you? Yo, watch that shit. Yo, that shit's gonna turn shiny. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. The most cursed thing is gonna happen. We're gonna have to reset it around 400. Because if I shiny hunt this and it turns shiny when I only have like 100 calories left and I can't catch it. You can't even answer that and it's not even a real thing. Hey Clayton, welcome back. How are you, Clayton? It's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. We begin our weekend. It's almost holidays time. I'm excited. The break cannot get here any quicker. I am losing brain cells at work. Ugh. Obama shared a list of his favorite songs of 2025, and Blackpink Jump is on this list. Obama's a blink. That's funny. I wonder if I scrolled past something that was talking about Obama. I wonder if it was that. Top songs of 2025. You're great. Today was your last day of school for you. Now you have a break. Nice. When does your break end, Clayton? I wish my break started this early. Finals were like torture. So finals are crazy. Finals be insane. They're always insane. Unless it's like an online class, maybe it's a little bit better. Like the 5th? Oh, okay. I get back from my break also on the 5th. That's the Monday. Not bad, not bad. Okay. You'll get a nice 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to sleeping in, yo. Sleeping in is going to be the thing for me. Because my body is demanding sleep. You like sleeping? I love sleeping. I love sleeping. I'm known for sleeping. I don't answer the phone. I don't answer texts. Everybody already knows that maybe I'm asleep. I'll be like, he's most likely just asleep. One eternity later. Yes, this is where we'll be the whole stream, I'm telling you. Isn't this great? Isn't this fun? Ah, turn darker blue, please. Also, the new rank started today, yesterday, today. Yeah, yesterday, right? No, today. I think it's today. Fuck, I don't know. But new ranked, I need to do that. I'll probably do that the weekend. So many things to do this weekend. I need a break from life. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, okay. I'm sure that I feel like I could probably macro this, but I don't have the time to try to calculate distances and shit. Because this is just a back and forth. Also, I don't know if you were here, Vixie. So, I was yesterday. I went into a hyperspace. It was a psychic-focused hyperspace, and it had an Espeon in it. So, what am I looking for today? This thing over here, Don Juan. That legendary Pokemon over there. That's what I'm looking for. So I went into this psychic hyperspace, and it had an Espeon. And I'm missing Shiny Alpha, Eevee, Espeon, and Umbreon. So, came up with the brilliant idea of using my normal 3 Alpha 3 donut. Because if it's a psychic-based distortion, and Eevee is the only normal type there, then I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a Shiny Alpha Eevee when I go in. Pretty much. You know, the only thing that's in RNG is the Alpha. But I could just reset that. So I managed to pick up 2 Shiny Alpha Eevees that I'll be turning into Espeon and Umbreon. But it gave me the idea of having an easier time with other Pokemon that I want to Shiny Hunt by using like that other type that isn't in that distortion. For example, Tepig, I see that Tepig is inside this fighting distortion. So if I bring in a fire Sparkling Power level 3, I might be able to guarantee getting myself a shiny Tepig. So that's how I'll probably go about some other hunts. It's all good. It's all good stuff. You don't understand these terms? Your shiny method is insomnia. Insomnia? But yeah, what I mean by that hagfish is like, how can I explain it? So when you go into these distortions, they usually have like a predominant, like a dominating like type there. Like the one I went to was psychic, so everything in there is a psychic type, or except like maybe a pre-evolution. And since Espeon was there, that meant that Eevee was there. Eevee being a normal type makes it like the exception in that distortion. So whenever you bring a sparkling level 3 donut, you're guaranteed to get a shiny inside there. So when I use my sparkling type, normal type level 3 donut, I'm guaranteeing that the first normal type that spawns in there is gonna be a shiny. And since Eevee's the only normal type there, I guaranteed myself an Eevee. That's all it really means. Charcadet has some of the worst spawn locations. Is that so, Azazel? That's not something that you could like change by like doing the backup save and like going into the distortion? I know, I feel like some Pokemon I think are static in some locations, while I've seen others change their spawn locations. Oh dang, yeah. So I'm going to try to do that maybe with like Tepig. If Tepig is in a fighting type hyperspace, I might be able to take advantage of Tepig probably being the only fire type and using a fire donut in there. You tried to relocate them, but each time it's further away or it stays in the same spot. Ah, it's one of those unfortunate ones. I think Devin was trying to do that too with Trico, and it did not want to move. The Trico was just Thank you for the gift, Lily. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, AJ. What's up, AJ? How are you? We're on our little grind here, trying to get a shiny Obaline. Good. Okay, that's great. We're just doing this. I've been doing this for like a good 30 minutes maybe now, 35 minutes. Yeah. Our first legendary this game that we'll probably try to get as a shiny. And we're making good progress. I think I have, out of the original 227 Pokemon that you can get as a shiny alpha in the game, the base game, I believe I have 70 something of them. 77 or 79 now. You got a good Tinkatink spawn? Oh my god, that's what I'm trying to hunt too in the future. A shiny alpha Tinkatink. Where I can have a shiny alpha Tinkaton. Gonna get all of them shiny. More than you? I have Wild Zone 20 to thank, but I can't do that anymore. But it's a good thing that I pretty much got all of the ones that you can get from Wild Zone 20. Extra small is what you look for? Oh, are you using Teensy power? Azazel? Are you trying to take advantage of like Teensy power? Nice, nice. Of the main game, you're trying to do all the side quests? Oh, the side quests I did. Yo, they added so many in the DLC. But the side quests I did. My major goal is just to get every single Pokemon as a shiny alpha. I've been doing okay. It's been tough here and there, but I think the donuts will make it much easier. That's why I love Alpha 3 donuts. I can deal with just shiny charm base chances and that's it. But having Alpha Power 3, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I know it doesn't beat having Sparkling 3 and Alpha 3, but I love, love, love Alpha 3. Give you a second. You already joined because the game that broke. We're here 2 lives at the same time. Oh, okay, okay. The main game. Yep. Do 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 do. Welcome back. Welcome back, AJ. I also hate the spawn location. It's just chilling by itself back there. Ah. Going crazy.
You better work.
I'm working hard. You know how difficult it is to run back and forth and not lose your mind? This is it. I think this will be where I actually snap. Me with my mental is like at a breaking point. I think this will be it. This might be what ends me. It'll be shiny hunting this thing.
You need to be taking down a couple pegs, bitch.
Yeah.
I will take you down a couple pegs.
At what level does Amora evolve? Just make sure it's nighttime. I don't know what level, but make sure it's nighttime. So if you notice that it's taking a long time, it might be because it's not nighttime. I don't know what the level is at the moment from the top of my head. Just make sure it is nighttime. Okay, we have to reset this. I guess while we reset it, I can look that up for you. 39. AJ, it's at level 39 and make sure that it's nighttime.
That's my son! This is my boy!
Who did we kill?
My boy!
Oh shit, a shiny Lucario immediately. Should we save that? But it's not an alpha. I don't care about it. I typed that quick. I mean, I just have I have a 3-monitor setup, so it was just easy, I guess, for me to open up a tab and type Auroras. You do what, AJ? I got these insane multitasking skills. I might be reaching the end of my my psyche or my mental, but my multitasking skills are still up there. You care about the shiny Lucario? Do you have a shiny Alpha Lucario? Yeah, I have a shiny Alpha. If you're talking to me, Don Juan, about that, it's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But it's fine. I have one. Like the one in my party right now is my shiny Alpha Lucario. Cobra Lion, please change colors. I need some better luck. I do. I mean, given it's been what, 30. It's funny because I've seen Riolu, I've seen Lucario, and it should have the same odds. Not just because it shouldn't be worse because it's a legendary. So it'll happen eventually. It's been 35 minutes, I think, though. Let me borrow that luck, Hagfish. Give me like 5 minutes with that luck and I'll be able to accomplish anything. You're not an Airbnb. Cobra Lion, please. If Lucario can do it, so can you. My hands a break here. You just got to level 43 now? You're just gonna use the bench to get some nighttime? Yeah. That would be the best thing to do. If you got it to level 43, that means it's ready to evolve. Just make sure it's nighttime. The Azazel luck. You know, everybody just give me a little bit of luck. Give me like a spirit bomb of luck. I just need it for like a minute. For just a minute, and then I can get out of here. And enjoy life. Maybe shiny hunt something else. Thank you for that, Hagfish. So will carry me through. Oh god, everybody's giving me all the good luck. Thank you guys. It's going to work. I know it will. Ah, come on. Is this faster? Is that a shiny Riolu back there? It's a Lucario. But yes, it is shiny. It is a shiny Lucario just back there. We're just completely ignoring it right now. I do not care for it. Trying to change up the sounds here. Shit. Maybe all this luck is just gonna get carried over into the next reset. That's what it is. All of this good luck is just being stored up in the next reset. The evolution has a Mega Lucario. Yeah, I have the regular Mega Lucario stone. I don't have the Z one yet, but I will get it at some point. Okay, so let's see. Assuming that all the luck that you guys gave me is stored up in this reset, we should be good. The Pokemon I was talking to you about where you need a nighttime to evolve. Oh no, if you're asking if it has a Mega, no, Aurorus does not have a Mega from my understanding. Y'all, he don't believe. Does anyone have a Shalfa Mudkip you can trade for? Luffy's out here looking for a Shalfa Mudkip. No, this is it. This is it. This is the one. We're gonna... I think this is faster. I remember reading somewhere when the game came out, somebody said doing this is faster. It's more button clicking, so I might not keep this up. You can trade a Shalfa and a shiny Swampert. Ah. I'm getting hungry. I might eat a bagel after stream. A blueberry bagel with cream cheese. You know what would be great, actually? Talking about blueberry. They make blueberry ones? Yeah, they make blueberry bagels. A blueberry muffin, like cut the blueberry muffin in half and then like spread some butter on it and cook that side with the butter. Oh my god. I actually there used to be this food truck at my school, the college I went to. And this food truck used to have blueberry donuts. And they would cut it and cook it with like some butter on the side and give it to you like that. Oh my god, it was amazing. Thank you for the follow, the Shawnee. Korean food sounds good right now. Oh my god, I haven't had Korean food in a while. I used to get this like pork shoulder bowl from this place in downtown. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Pork shoulder bowl. Oh my god. I'm just starving. Let's talk about food, I guess. You gonna name it if you get one? No problem. You're a shiny hunter yourself. You understand the grind. Yeah, this shit is mentally taxing sometimes. I mean, like, I'm going in already like under the assumption that this might be like an all-night thing. But I'm excited because I think it might be like our first. I'm having bad memory, but I don't recall ever getting a shiny legendary by like hunting for it. Any of the shiny legendaries that I've gotten were probably because there was like an event, maybe like the Rayquaza. I think they gave away like a shiny Rayquaza once. But everything else, I don't remember shiny hunting or successfully doing it. Took you almost 100 hours just for your shiny Alpha Psyduck in OG Ledge? Okay, I was like, what the fuck do you mean it took you 100 hours for this? I thought you were gonna say this. Shiny Alpha Psyduck. That sounds crazy. I think I was going for Hisuian Zorua in the regular Legends game, and I also failed at getting that. Yo, Hisuian Zorua is adorable. The cutest little thing ever. You have a Nigerian food truck that serves oxtail. Amazing. I've never had oxtail, Azazel. Nico needs to stop that. He vanishes quick. Where'd he go? Did he just jump off the couch? Was he there? Can you get Elias? Elias? And then you'll trade you a good Pokemon or multiple? Elias? What? Catch? I'm sure that's a typo. Which Pokemon is Elias? You genuinely thought you were never gonna get it? Still haven't got your shiny Chatot? Yo, when the grind becomes so difficult, that you start questioning whether it's even possible. You're like, maybe it's actually not possible. Maybe it's shiny lock. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's not actually like, it's not gonna happen. One Tinka-Tink down. Nice, congrats on that. Oxtails are good. Yes, lies, lettuce. Oh, you struggling over there, AJ? He was and he vanished. I'm not even on my feet, but I know I'm not tripping. Where is he? Oh, he's right behind me, Hagfish. Let me show you. I'll show you in a bit because he probably, whenever I move the chair, he probably thinks that like I'm getting up, so he starts moving around. You literally thought it was locked. You Googled it and everything. Yo, when it gets that bad that you start questioning what's real and what's not. I'm gonna slowly move Hagfish and you'll be able to see him. There he is. Latias. Wait, are you? I'm not trading away my shiny Latias. That's for sure. He's just on the floor. The razor was hilarious. Yeah, because I had to do it slowly because if I move the chair too quick, he thinks that I'm going to get up off the chair. And that's when he starts moving around. He's like, where we going? Where we going? Can I get you one? I can't, AJ. I'm sorry. There's only one Latias. And it'll be mine. There were multiple that I could definitely see myself shiny hunting for people, but there's only one. I'm sure Vixie will be happy to give you one. I'm just kidding. Vixie's also trying to get their own.
Omelette de fromage.
Yep. We're still here. We're still here. Omelette du fromage. On a? Let's see. Yo, did you guys ever, for those people who've played Pokemon for years, are you guys victims? I am a victim. Is anybody a victim of like those like playground stories or made up like theories that people made like when you were like in elementary school about catching legendaries or made up legendaries? I remember when I used to live in Puerto Rico and I had Pokemon Ruby. Somebody told me that you can get like a third different Latios. Like they said if you put Latios and Latias in the daycare center, they're gonna make an egg and it would be something like Latitos. Mew in the truck? Oh, that's a classic. I was dumb as hell. They told me, yo, you could put Latios and Latias in the daycare and it makes something called Latitos. And I tried it and I couldn't get it. I was like, it's not making the egg. But you would... Shalfa for melodic? Shalfa melodic, yeah. Melotic? Melodic. Shalfa big noodle. The Mew in the truck, I've heard of that one. What else have I heard? I know you're trying there, Truyonko. We're just stuck in hell here for now. I've heard of that. There was another one. Something about... I think there was something about like a Deoxys and Jirachi. I think I fell victim to a lot of like Gen 3 rumors. You would trade a shiny Latias for a Shalfa Melodic. You don't care for it. You know, you said this about Mewtwo too. Hagfish, you are one of a kind. You are a rare breed. What is the other thing I heard of? I forget, damn. I was just remembering that thing about like the Latias, and they're being like, they told me they were like, oh, it's like a smaller version of Latios or Latias and it's like green or something like that. I was like, ah, yes, it makes sense because the Latios is a boy, the Latias is a girl. I was like, of course they can make a Pokemon egg. Lies. When I was going through my, talking about the Mew, when I was going through my Pokemon playthrough, Pokemon Yellow, this was years ago. I managed to pull off the trick or the glitch where you can get a Mew. People say that you're extra special and they're right. They're right, Trionko. They are. You know, I was about to say, I was like, yo, so like, if I'm stuck here until this thing, well, not, well, I can leave, but if I'm stuck here until this thing turns shiny, I was like, can I at least take a break and probably do like battles? But no. Then I remember that the rank battle probably would save the game, maybe, because of items. But we can't even do ranked battles inside here, so we're good. Also, is anybody anticipating... I'm not good at making these predictions, but is anybody anticipating that we'll get more mystery gifts for this game in the future? Like side quests with like legendary or mythical Pokemon? Or are we done, you think? Only legendary that you wouldn't trade would be Verizon. You're not sure if they were picking up on your tism, but they were right. What is it? Is it pink hagfish? I feel like it's pink. Forget what color it is. But you hope Cresselia gets in the game? Yeah, that I heard. I was like, when I was trying to take guesses at which legendaries I don't know are in the game yet, I was like, oh, is Cresselia there? Because Darkrai's there, and I was told no. I was like, oh, so this is a game with no Cresselia? That's insane. Can you have mod, please? Oh, no. AJ. It doesn't work like that here. Wild request. Why do you want mod? That's a strange ask. What is mod? So, Hackfish, it's like my sister. My sister's the moderator here. Lily, if you're there, can you say hi on TikTok? Oh, there it is. She sent a gift. She is the mod for TikTok and Twitch. So she's in charge of sending anybody to the Shadow Realm. The moderator. Hi, mod. She is quietly watching everybody's behavior. She spends more time on Twitch, but she is quietly waiting for me to say do the thing, because she loves doing the thing, and by doing the thing it's banishing. May I ask why? It's because we already have one, and honestly, AJ, I don't even know you. I don't know you like that. So giving away mod like that seems very reckless or careless. Look at that. We love Lily. That's why I want to get a shiny alpha Tinkaton, and I want to name it after her. Because the big hammer. What are you up to though, Lily? Are you playing Genshin? Are you playing Marvel Rivals?
Well. In hell.
And that was her. Thank you for the follow, Hasiel. No, you need to play Genshin and Rivals. So what are you doing? Are you just watching? Are you just hanging out here with us, just watching? Ah, okay. It's been quite the day here. Did you take a nap today, Lily? I took a nap. I took a nap from Rivals is coming out with a few Christmas outfits. Oh yeah, I saw. They're having the guys showing some skin in Marvel Rivals this Christmas. I think I saw Winter Soldier showing some skin. Magneto showing some skin. I was like, as they should. Yeah, you put me on the TV. You're invested in this, right? I mean, yeah, the legendary ones, they take a while sometimes. But I have a donut for it. Shouldn't be so bad. A short one in the penthouse? What? A short one in the penthouse? Is that you? Are you the short one in the penthouse? Devin's been luckier than me. When he was playing Shining Pearl, he was just for fun. He was trying to get a short one. I forgot that I mentioned the nap. All I saw was your response saying a short one in the penthouse, and I'm like, a short one in the penthouse. I'm like, who's the short one in the penthouse? Are you the short one in the penthouse? But you meant the nap. You took a short nap upstairs. Okay. So, Devin was shiny hunting a Giratina in Pearl for fun, and I think it took him about 30 something resets and he got a shiny Giratina. Meanwhile, I think I reset my Dialga about 400 500 times and I never got one. Not that 400 or 500 is even a large number, because I know people go for way more, but hearing 30 resets is insane. The hyperspace distortion won't stay upward much longer. Ugh. I mean, at least the good thing is this. The good thing is I'm definitely not stuck here because I could just do the backup reset to leave and then go back in. But actually, I might do that soon. I might do that for our giveaway after this very next one. This very next reset I'm about to do. I'll do a backup reset and then we'll do giveaway because it completely left my mind that I could just do backup and then just go back in. So that would make more sense. And then we'll just go back in again. But yeah, I took a nap from, I think it was 4:30 to like 6. I woke up because it started getting very hot. Also, I'm about to vent about my day at work today, so please bear with me, just so you can hear some of my teacher woes. So I have 3 classes in total, which is a very small amount. I have 3 classes in total that I spend 2 periods with each. So I spend 80 minutes with these classes. So I was teaching a topic. I teach Algebra 1 right now. I was teaching a topic Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I was like, okay, we'll take Thursday and Friday to do some practice, some review. And on Monday, you'll have a test. So ideally, I told them, okay, for Thursday and Friday, what we're going to do is this. I'm going to give you guys a certain number of problems. I want you to work on them. I'll give you guys about 40 minutes to begin. And after the initial 40 minutes or the first period, I was like, okay, you're going to come. I have a whiteboard in the back of the room. And it's like by my desk, not in front of the classroom, not that one. But I was going to call them one at a time and ask them to just solve one problem. So after the 40 minutes, and I allowed them to work, you know, if they wanted to work in little groups so that they can help each other, that's perfectly fine with me, as long as they're being productive. So after the initial 40 minutes, I started just calling a random person, and I was trying to be fair. I was like, okay, first 40 minutes, I was like, okay, go to the board, and I want you to solve number 1. So when I said that, the student that I had called, they were like, I didn't do number 1. And I was like, oh, okay, can you do number 2? And then they were like, I didn't do 1 through 8. I skipped those and I did the ones afterwards. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm like, can you do number 12 then? And then they're like, oh, I actually didn't do that one. And I was like, well, we're out of options now, so you need to start solving this at the board. Like, you had 40 minutes. Like, what did you do? What did you do? Like, I don't get it. So then the student's doing the problem on the board. And it's incorrect. And it wasn't like, oh, slight mistake, incorrect. It was just clearly the person didn't know what they were doing. So I questioned it. And I usually do this in like not a rude tone, but I do question it. I'm like, okay, so you had a homework assignment that had to do with these topics, and you got 100 on this homework assignment. Can you explain that? And the response was, oh, that was 2 days ago. I don't remember what I did 2 days ago. When I can clearly see, because it gives me like time, it tells me that this student answered 15 questions in 15 minutes, but we couldn't do one problem in 40 minutes. But yeah, so that's been taking a toll on me, because there's like no accountability. And when it's time to do work, like that's not digital, it's like they're hopeless. It's like they're hopeless. And they allow themselves to be like, to drown like that. It's this insane, weird, learned helplessness that's driving a lot of us nuts, to be honest. My second class though, my second class was really, really good. My second class, there are 13 kids in that class. It's a very small class. But every single student that I did call on today to, and it's all privately, like one-on-one. They don't have to do it in front of their peers. All they have to do is go up to the board, solve the problem, and explain it to me. Maybe I'll ask a question or two. I don't make any corrections. I told them, I was like, I'm not gonna make any corrections. I want to see you do this problem from beginning to end. And the second class, they did amazing. Every single one of them got perfect scores on it, and they explained it very well, so I was very happy with that. But my first class was, what the hell? So far, it wasn't every student. We're gonna wrap it up tomorrow, but it's crazy. Yo, the translation for that, pensando en pajarito preñado, that shit is funny. The translation for this is insane. Thinking about like thinking about pregnant birds. That Spanish saying is insane translated to English. Like pensando en pajarito preñado. And that's just saying they're thinking about pregnant birds. Like, what the hell does that really mean? You're gonna get this shiny, I feel it. We'll do it one more time because the shawning is giving me hope. That sounds rough. Gave me anxiety because you hated going up to the board. But Hagfish, I understand and I respect, like, you know, that some people do go through anxiety, and some students do let me know about this. And I do respect it, which is why I said that they're not going up like to the front of the class, not that board. I do have a smaller board in the back of the class by my desk. So they're doing this kind of privately behind everybody so that there's not that weird, like all eyes are on me. Because when I call them, they're with me and they're just, their friends aren't even watching because everybody's just focused trying to finish their work. So I'm trying to give them that space. And I can usually tell if the cause for their mistakes is anxiety, because it's easy to see. Like, I can tell when you're being just nervous. So I try to give some words of reassurance, like, you're on the right track, you're doing fine, just keep on going. Like, you're doing perfect. Like, continue. Stuff like that. And I can also tell when it is that you just clearly don't know what you're talking about. Because I did have one student who, she came up to me and let me know that she was a little bit concerned about going up to the board. And I told her, I was like, oh, this is just by yourself. Like, you're just going to be doing this with me. So don't worry about, like, everybody watching you or you explaining this to everybody. You're just explaining this to me. And she was still a little bit nervous. She made, I think, like 2 little mistakes, but I could still tell that with her explanation and the work that she was showing, what her intentions were and that she knew the correct process. Maybe the work wasn't 100% perfect, but that's not what mattered in the moment. What mattered to me was, do you know what we're doing? Hi. Oh, Christine, you just missed it. I was just ranting about my job. Some gringas wanted to be translated. Oh, LMFAO, what? Because you never heard that. You don't know Spanish. You took it in 2nd grade and all you know is Uno. And the only reason is because you play Uno. Oh, damn, a kid story. Yes, I was talking about the assignment that I gave today. So it's very, like, it is very mentally taxing, like, going through that almost on a daily basis, because I do believe that, you know, I'm not trying to, like, gas myself up, but I really do believe that compared to the average teacher, I do go above and beyond for my kids, and I do provide for them all that they need to succeed. So it's very disheartening and very frustrating when it's taken for granted and they either cheat on their homework, so they're not trying to get their practice legitimately and stuff like that. Yes. We wish we had teachers like that. Yeah, I mean, like, given that the resources back in the day weren't the same, but yeah, it's like, you know, they have way more than what we had back in the day, and they want to do less. Crazy. I think the most insane part is how, and it's a little bit sad because I should be trying to take the wins where I can. It's just that for the most part, the more troublesome students overshadow like the really good ones, because, you know, at the end of the day, when it's life, you were more likely to see the negative than the positive, because when everything's going okay, nobody says a word. Like, if everything's going perfect, nobody says a word. When something wrong happens, you know, we start raising an eyebrow. So I'm not trying to say that all my kids are like that, because I have really good ones who do put in the work, and I do appreciate it, because I can tell that some of it has to do with the parenting at home. I do have some parents that reach out to me to let me know about some absences. One specifically, like swimming competition that this one student has been doing. But the student has been able to manage their absences along with their coursework. And they've been getting like 90s and 100s on their exams. Shiny yet? We'll be actually leaving this zone in a bit, Trionko. So we'll be doing that in like 2 minutes, I'd say. Oh no, probably. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Some parents are strict like that, so perhaps it is a thing. There are some people who do value like their extracurriculars and sports like that, so they don't want to let it fall. But I do believe that part of the reason may also be that some of my students probably never experienced any real consequences of like performing poorly. And they've told me that some of their teachers really just didn't care and just told them to do whatever, which is crazy. But I do feel like them feeling the consequences for the first time in my class hasn't set in yet, which is crazy. I need to have a conversation with these kids before Christmas break, because we're about a third of the year done. This ain't the time. This is the time to already have a wake-up call. Okay, let's do this some reset. Let's do a backup save so we can get out of here, and then we'll do like a quick little wheel time. This is what I click, right? Let's get the fuck out of here. We'll be going back in there in a bit. Okay, so if anybody's new, I don't know if anybody's lurking or anybody's new, we usually try to do some little giveaways here and there. But since I was stuck in hell farming that or trying to get that Pokemon, the way it's gonna work is the following. All you have to do is type in the word shiny in chat. If you type in the word shiny in chat, I'll add you to this wheel. We'll be spinning the wheel in about 2 to 3 minutes, and then you get to choose any shiny Pokemon that you want from my giveaway box. I put a lot of my dupes in the giveaway box, so we have a lot, and we have some alphas. So again, if you want to be added to the wheel, all you have to do is type in the word shiny. Okay, AJ, I added you. We have AJ, I have Truyonko, I have Hagfish. Let me put a timer for 3 minutes right now. Morningstar. Ooh, Morningstar. Hi. How have you been, Morningstar? How's it going? Let me put this timer. You had a teacher like that in high school? Just fail him, keep it pushing, not your problem. Yeah, it's really, this is the thing. Azazel. Hurt neck. Oh no. Was it like an accident? What, did you sleep wrong? What kind of like hurt neck are we talking about? What are your odds right now? Your odds are 20%. Yes. But like, yeah, I do understand the mentality of like fail him and keep it pushing, not your problem. Like, I really do understand that. And I really wish that it was easy for me to like adopt that mentality. And sometimes I do. Like, I won't say that I don't. Sometimes I do, maybe for like a day or two. But when you see that shit like on a daily basis, you're like, oh my goodness, like what's going on? Like I tell Christine, when I'm grading tests, if I see like 2 very bad tests in a row, what I end up doing is I start flipping through them and I'm like, let me look for a good student really quick and put it in the front and grade that just so I can give myself like a little mental break. Like, okay, this student knows what they're doing. Like, we're doing great. We're doing great. Not sure you just woke up at 4 a.m. with some nasty pain. Oh, crap. That's bad. Is it the type of pain that you like can't turn your head? I hate that when you like can't turn your head like that because it hurts like hell. Keep our morale up to grade the good kids first. Not the hood kids. The Batman turn. Oh, God. That typo was a good one. The hood kids. Rework has its consequences, but yes, no movement in the neck. Ooh. Yikes. What can we do? Do we need to rub like some icy hot on that? Do we need to like just deal with it? What is the remedy for that? I feel like it's just deal with it, right? Because not even like a massage could really work that thing out. Or can it? I don't know. I feel like it would work. It'd be the hood kids. I heard you say neck and I thought my neck, my back. Oh my God. Have you ever heard of a cricket? I think so. Is it like when people say a cricket in their neck or something like that? I think I've heard of that. I believe I've heard of that. We're going to jump back in this distortion after the wheel. We got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. If you want it to be added to the wheel, you need to type in shiny to the chat. Ibuprofen, icy hot Bengay, hot shower, heating blanket, everything. Damn. A heating blanket to the neck. A cricket. Yeah. A cricket. I think I've heard of this. It's the electrotherapy device. Oh. Electrotherapy device. Electrotherapy cricket. Oh, is it like a patch? Is it like a patch that you with a machine? What a cricket, like a hot machine? I don't know. I'm looking up images and it looks like a machine that has like you patch. It's like patches that connect. Yeah, rechargeable device. Oh, okay. I wonder if it provides some kind of like stimulus then? Electrotherapy and speeding up recovery for sports injuries. Huh. Okay, so that's our time. Let's go to the wheel. I'll share a very like personal story at some point about electrotherapy device. Okay, we're gonna spin this. We're gonna spin it. Here we go. Spin. Oh shit! I was like, oh, the curse of being Triyonko. Triyonko, congrats. Congrats, Triyonko. Oh snap, you used to get therapy like that on your spine and knees to realign your back and your legs when you were younger? That's no joke. What? That sounds crazy. Gabby was built like the SpongeBob fish that had glass for bones. Congrats to Triyonko. Almost. Yeah, I thought I was gonna slip into hagfish territory there. Triyonko, let me know when you're ready so then we can throw myself back into that dimension. TJ, welcome back, TJ. We're hunting the my leg fish. I don't know if it was the my leg fish. It was when they were selling chocolates. I believe this was a different one who was looking for the... Was he the one who was yelling chocolates? Loki, you were hoping it wasn't you because you don't want to get up again. As Ronnie said, you're built out of wet toilet paper. Isn't that what he said too? Or was that just, is that just another thing? He was selling bags. Oh, he was selling bags, yeah. Because SpongeBob and Patrick were trying to make money, and so was he. And he was selling bags. And didn't they buy the bags and that's where they put their chocolate? Yo, that's crazy. We're just chilling out here. So he guilted them into buying bags. Yeah, I remember that. It was something like, he was telling them about how his day goes with that injury. Is this from the first season? I don't know SpongeBob episodes by seasons like that, unfortunately. I just know SpongeBob episodes, not by season. 1 second, no problem. Let me know. We'll just look around and see what life has for us in these distortions. Oh, that's a chandelier. What's this? Oh, I thought I saw like a psychic symbol on the shop itself. Anyways, I'll tell the story then. Talking about electrotherapy device. So when I started working out, I went to this what's he even called? Anyways, he does like deep tissue massages and an acupuncturist. Is that what he was? So I had this pain that was like near my hip, and I wasn't sure what to do with it really. So he had recommended acupuncture. He said it was like to apply some stimulus to the muscle directly, and they put like acupuncture needles. It's a chirp. Oh, it's chirp. Okay. I put on Google cricket and it ended up like showing up. Let me see chirp. 1 second. Let me look up the chirp. Electrotherapy chirp. Okay, see, that looks more like mobile. The cricket that I looked up, Morningstar, that shit looked big. I was like, yo, they're just rolling around this machine. This one, yes, I see. Okay, it looks like it's about the same thing though. So I ended up getting acupuncture with like these little things applied, these clamps on them to stimulate the muscle, and I got the acupuncture on like my butt muscles, because he was saying that is like that muscle is the entire thing that's I'm feeling like around the hip area. So if it was almost like I was getting, with the way that they put the acupuncture needles and then these tiny little clamps, Machoke evolves through trading. It doesn't evolve through level, it evolves through trading. So it helped. Yeah, it did help. It took, I think, a few days for it to go away, like after that, because I was feeling that for weeks, but then after that I think it took like 2 days. Anyways, it was like these needles with these like little tiny clamps on it to stimulate the muscle, and it was almost like somebody was trying to jumpstart my ass. The acupuncture with the electrotherapy through the VA for a while, it was awesome. But yeah, it was funny looking too, because it was like somebody was trying to jumpstart my ass. Oh, Dr. Lee, he's a Chinese medicine doctor. Yes. He does acupuncture. Jumpstarting ass. Yes. I could trade with you really quick, AJ, sure. This is for AJ. And Trionko, can you give me an ETA? Because I kind of want to jump back into that distortion. This is for AJ to get their evolved Machoke. It's some Machamp. 11:57. It was painful. Tinkatink number 2 down. Oh, only one more. He put it in your neck? In your neck? No, I would not allow a needle in my neck. I was okay with the like side butt area, because I was like, I'm not gonna feel that. I'm barely gonna feel that. Needles in between your fingers? No. Needles in between your fingers? That man was coking you up. What? What do you mean needles in between the fingers? Wait, I'm over here. Let me trade really quick. Here, have an Esper. You were flapping like a chicken? No. What is going on? Wait, I don't remember the needles between the fingers. Your Switch won't work? Oh my god. I can hold on to it to a Pokemon for you, Trionko. I can show you the list later and I can just hold on to it. Doc was just trying to shit on y'all to see if you say no and y'all didn't. What? Wait, what? It was a wild ride. So I'm hearing needles in the neck. I'm hearing needles in between fingers. I mean, needles on my ass sounds crazy too, but I don't know. Neck in between the fingers is crazy. How does this correlate? Well, the neck is because Morningstar was saying that they had shoulder pain. So I'm sure that all of this is connected. And I mean, like, he did a very good explanation of all that. And you can hold on to it for Yoko. He did a very good explanation as to explaining why, like, certain muscles or certain, like, the needles going in certain places would reach those areas, because he would show us the diagrams with like all those things, and it made sense. I mean, like, it worked. Like, it was painful as hell sometimes when he would need to like go with certain like muscles and really like rub them. But ready for a wild story? You had a cortisone shot in your bursa sac in your shoulder air pocket through ultrasound machines. What the fuck? You got a cortisone shot in your bursa sac in your shoulder pocket through ultrasound machines? Wait. You can get a shot through an ultrasound machine? Am I getting that? Am I getting this right? You have to go, AJ. No problem. Thank you for stopping by, AJ. Are you ready then, Triyonko? Sound machines? The ultrasound machines? You watch the entire thing. I've heard of crazy shit with certain shots, but I don't know. Science is beyond me. I only know math. They had to aim with the ultrasound so they didn't miss. Oh, I see. They use the ultrasound as a way to aim. Oh, that's smart. That's clever. You're almost ready. As a guide, yes. Metal shows on ultrasound. I see. That makes sense, yes. I thought that you meant like the ultrasound machine ended up like just doing the injection. His doctor did a no scope. Doctor no scoping the injection, the shot. I thought that the machine was doing it itself. You got a top 5 in 18 versus 18 as Invincible Woman? Congrats. That shit's insane. These games are like 1 to 2 minutes long. If the patient has deep veins, I have a like. I feel like most doctors don't have like issues with mine. I don't think you'll be able to see them very well. So I'll try to show you guys. My veins show like pretty normal, or at least they think that they show. You should be able to see some of the dark lines around here at least. But my veins do show up kind of normal, or you can see like the thickness in some of them. Or if I try to like flex the muscle, you see some of it. But so I have an easier time, but I hate needles. Ain't ultrasound for pregnant chicks? No. It's just to see. So if the ultrasound machine is just to see, then it could be used for any like process or procedure, I guess, where it's required to get a better look. The VA docs take some risks on us veterans. They use you guys as guinea pigs? Is this true? I can believe it, actually. Y'all ever had to get an injection between your knuckles? Between the knuckles is crazy. This is what Christine was just saying on Twitch. Also ready. Okay, nice. Let's get this. Yonko, your code is 1190. I've never gotten an injection between my knuckles. The only injections I've ever gotten were shots on the arms. I've gotten blood drawn. Let me what do you know what you want? Any green? Let's see. I have this shiny Bulbasaur. If you're looking for something DLC exclusive, I do have this shiny Gimmighoul. It's not green. I don't have anything that's crazy new. That's green, that is. That you don't have already. Like I said, the Victory Bell, I believe, is slightly green. It's like a yellow-green. You have Simisage. I think you have Scrafty. I think you have Dragonite. I know you have Electros. I don't know if you have Machamp. I have a shiny Alpha Machamp. I have all these starters, Triyonko, in case you're interested in a Charmander, Squirtle, Tepig, Chikorita. As for green, I don't have anything else that you do not have. You want Charmander? I'm guessing the emote is yes, that Charmander clapping. Okay, I got you. I got you, Triyonko. You have a Charmander. A lot of stories about where needles are not supposed to go. I mean, life's crazy. I haven't had those. I mean, like the craziest thing I've had was the electro thing, the acupuncture on my butt. Try the shot day in basic training. 20 plus immunizations in one day. Wait, 20 plus immunizations in one day? Then push-ups for hours. I thought it was recommended. I don't know. Maybe, like you said, they just experiment with you. But I thought that you weren't supposed to, or unless it's specific immunizations, I thought you weren't supposed to, or it's not recommended that you take so many shots like that in one day. This is why men don't go to the doctors. Shalfa Scrafty. We'll be doing another giveaway soon, EJ. We'll probably just do one right now. Let's do a shiny giveaway again, because I know that the day's ending. We only have like 9 minutes, and I usually promise at least 2 giveaways. So again, if you're trying to get a shiny from my giveaway box, all you have to do is type in the word shiny in chat right now. So I'm putting TJ. I'll put who else? I have TJ. I know Truyonko won, so Truyonko can't go again. I have Hagfish. I have Azazel. Morningstar. We'll start a 2-3 minute timer. Nico has seen more doctors than you have this year. Yes, this is true. My dog sees more doctors. My dog gets better care for themselves than I do. This is there's no lie. There's no lie. Franklin the Dragon. Is that what we're calling the Charmander? Nico's just walking around, isn't he? Oh shit, it just turned to nighttime. That means that the distortions got reset. Damn, I wanted to use one of those. We can blame Truyonko for taking long. Let's see. I can take a look at these distortions then, right? Let's see. We have an Eevee! Oh shit, wait, is that because there's a Flareon here? Or a Leafeon? We can probably hunt that Eevee. Chespin? Well, Ivysaur. We can hunt an Ivysaur here. What's that thing in the middle? Is that Wishy-Wash? Oh no, is that I forget what it's called. Oh, a Meowstic. I love Mega Meowstic. Oh, we can join Azazel and try to get Tinkaton. Dondozo, that's what it was. Yes. I was like, that's not the Wishy-Wash thing. Wishy-Washy. I love Wishy-Washy, by the way. Eevee. I know, Eevee, we might need to do that. We're still missing an Eevee. We're missing one singular Eevee. And I'm going to shiny hunt Eevee here. This is where we would get an Eevee. This is a water one, meaning there's a Vaporeon probably here. But Eevee being the only normal type, if I go in there with a normal Sparkling 3 and Alpha, I can force it to be a shiny Alpha Eevee. And any excess amount that I get, because I only need one, I could just give them away. You guys would probably be interested in a shiny Alpha Eevee. You got so many in one day, then lost record and had to do it all over again a year later? Oh no, you're wild. Vixie, we're adding you now. We have 45 seconds. This poison. That's where Zubat is. This is a large hyperspace. W immune system. Nothing can hurt Morningstar. Nothing can destroy Morningstar. Not you. You won already. Yes. You're convinced that you can't get any deadly illness yet? Like ever? Morningstar is the one that we need to look for when the zombie apocalypse begins. Okay, let's move over to the wheel. We're about to spin that. There's the alarm going off for it. Ramen. Is that a ramen noodle thing? Here we go. Spinning. Oh, it's Hagfish. What is a Pokemon gimmick that you would like to see added back? Ooh, that's a really good question. Devin Humphrey. So Hagfish, congrats on your win there. Can you let me know what you want, Hagfish? Let me know when you're ready, and then let me know what you want if you already know in advance. Devin, your question is a good one. At the moment, we have Mega, so it's not like I can say I want Mega back. We do, my favorite thing is Pokemon following you, so I'm a big fan of that. I like that that's back. The Pokemon following you has always been a favorite thing of mine. You don't know what you want in advance? Okay, no problem. Let me just make a code for you. Let me think about any other gimmicks. Oh, wait. I do want, I want them to expand on the concept of writing Pokemon. Okay, 1175 is your code, Hagfish. But Devin, I liked in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire writing around on a Mega Latios or Latios, I think it was. I love that. That concept is cool. I loved writing on Koraidon or Miraidon in Scarlet and Violet. So I want them to expand on that. I'm aware that there are an excess amount of Pokemon and it's not a realistic ask, but I want them to be able to do stuff like that. I want flying in the overworld. I don't want flying and then you just teleport basically to a town. I want the flying that existed in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Okay, so let's look at what we got here. So Hagfish, the only DLC exclusive so far, shiny that I do have, is the Gimme Ghoul. Everything else is from the base game. So we do have an Amora, but I think you got the previous one. We have an Ambor. We have a bunch of Charmanders. We have Tynamo. We have Lucario. We do have Goomy. I think you had a Goodra before. I'm not sure. We do have Absol. We have Haunter. And your second question is my opinion on Ash Cap Pikachu. Any Pikachu, any different style Pikachu, I think is a big win. I love any variation to a Pokemon, so I love it. We have Victory Bell, Delibird. We have Lopunny. Victory Bell? I got you with the Victory Bell. It's a lonely nature, Victory Bell. An Avocado. We're getting a shiny Fletchling, as we should. The tribute that's given to us. What's your is your profile picture, Devin? I can't see it fully, but is it Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles? I only get to see like a tiny little circle, but I see spikes and I see blue with red shoes, so I'm seeing if it's Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. Congrats to Hagfish. Okay, let's go back to that distortion where we will just spend our day there. Z moves? Z moves are, I mean, like, I didn't play Sun and Moon enough to, like, even, like, it didn't really grow on me like the way that other gens did. And I think it's just because I played it so fast. Like, the second I beat the Pokemon League, I think I dropped the game, which is on me. You almost picked the Amora? Oh, but you already had one, or did you just want another one? Disappointed you didn't win, but glad you didn't have to get up. It's a win. It's a win either way, right? Morningstar? Did you know what you would have wanted at that point, Morningstar? Did you already have something in mind? I need to ask Devin to see if he can trade over anything that he wants to give away as well. Because I think he has like a Mudkip or stuff like that. I think he has some Pokemon from the DLC that he's willing to give you guys. We're using the fighting type thing, right? Where's my fighting type? Do I want to feed Hoopa this? Yes, I do. As trade currency for another trade. Oh, what would you have wanted, Morningstar? And Hagfish, yes, I do understand that. Yes. Using Amara as a way to trade for something else is very smart. That is very smart. We're gonna go for like an extra 10 minutes to see if we can get the Kobo Lion. And if not, then we will continue tomorrow. And of course, it's a fucking... Oh, it's a Machamp, not a Machoke this time. It's a Machamp. Congrats on that. 1 minute? 1 minute what? Oh, that we have left for like stream? Nah, I'm extending it because I was like, I'm going in and there's only 1 minute left. I was like, fuck it, let's extend it 10 minutes. Gen 1 starter, you have the Charizard. I want the trio, of course. Oh, I do have a shiny Bulbasaur. It's not alpha though, but I do have a shiny Bulbasaur. Do you prefer Bulbasaur or Squirtle, Morningstar? Look at that Koba line. The bane of my existence. I can't wait until the next gen comes out. Oh my god. I know I've asked this so many times, but are we interested? Is the chat interested in the Pokopia game? The Animal Crossing Pokemon game that's coming out? Alpha not needed, smaller hitbox, but Bulbasaur over Squirtle, you need both eventually though. Okay, I see. No, nah. Oh damn, we got nose. Oh, my sister is okay. Why are we running back and forth? Okay, so Gabby, what happens is if you look at this. We're trying to respawn the Pokemon to see if it turns into a shiny. So all we're doing is making that Pokemon show up again, basically. You are? Are you really, Rodney? He not nothing. Oh wow. Yeah, reminds you of Animal Crossing. Okay, see, look at that. But okay, so well, people, I hope there's multiplayer in it. You're gonna hyper train them anyway, so natures and EVs. Oh look, a Riolu already that early. That's crazy. If it was alpha, I would have saved at this point, but so natures and EVs and IVs will be changed anyway. And you want Gen 1. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. The nature and all that doesn't matter. The only thing that ever really matters to people is some people care about gender because the Pokemon sometimes do change, right? With gender. And the other thing is whether it's an alpha or not. You're gonna try out stab close combat in ranked with Staraptor. Hope it cooks. Oh, Mega Staraptor? Mega Staraptor looks cool, by the way. That shit looks deadly. You can't fall off? No, I cannot fall off. I can't. You see? Look at that. This is... We cannot fall off. What do we have in the box? Let me see this. I want to move that Bulbasaur over here. Wait, where the hell did it go? I had a box with just these. When it's outside of sex differences, it's done when people are picky. Oh yeah, I mean, I know that when it comes to that, it's really just... Some people have the simple preference of saying, I want an all-girls team or an all-boys team. Which, I mean, like, to each their own. But I understand when it's, like, differences in, like, the Pokemon's model. Like certain Pokemons, like I think the Meganium has longer antennas, I believe it is. I know Pikachu, the tail changes. A female Pikachu has a different tail than a male Pikachu. But one of my favorite gender differences is also a Meowstic. Meowstic's another one. Heracross. Heracross with the horn. The horn difference is so cute. Thoughts on Safari Balls being a reward? I'm not a fan of safari balls in general. What I need to get my hands on now is beast balls. I want to use beast balls. I want to get beast balls. Thank you. You like the camo? Oh, there's that. Do they have a nice effect? Does the safari ball have a nice effect? Do I even have safari balls? Are they exclusive to ranked right now? I thought that the safari balls looked like the nest balls. I might be getting confused. I need to look up what a safari ball looks like. I forgot that beast balls were a thing, and I was like, oh, I need to get a beast ball. The only issue with beast ball is that you're making the game extra hard. Because don't beast balls have like a lower catch rate than a Pokeball on regular Pokemon? Like, beast balls were meant for Ultra Beasts. Roserade's difference is its cape. Females have a longer cape. Yeah, I was looking at a Twitter post the other day and somebody was like, you have a shiny alpha spider dude? Who the hell is shiny alpha spider dude? Ariados? Ariados? Ariados. Ariados? Are we talking about that, Jack? Who's spider dude? I saw a Twitter post, Hagfish, that was showing like the difference. And it wasn't like the model. It was the Roserade. And I was like, I cannot see it. I was like, I see it. I saw it here. Here's where it was. Wait. Let's see. Does the Pokédex show it to me? Where's Roserade? Did I skip it? I skipped it. Roserade. Like, they were showing this. This is all they were showing. I was like, oh, Alpha Shiny Spinarak? Nice. Look at this. I was like, where the fuck is the difference? But I could see the background. The background, I was like, that's changing. But what the fuck is that? She doesn't have anything around her neck. And then I was like, oh, it's the cape. The cape is changing. So it's this. This is what's changing. Let's reset one more time, and then we'll call it for the night. But yeah, there are people. There are very... You love its sound. Your favorite Mon and Sinnoh. Oh, nice. Okay. My favorite is... Well, Lucario. Lucario, my favorite Pokemon in Sinnoh. Gen 1 favorite Pokemon. Gen 1 favorite Pokemon. That's a tough one. I don't know what my Gen 1 favorite Pokemon is. Is it Mew? I think it might be Mew. You need to hunt for a Shalfa Frigibax? Frigibax? That's the one that's Baxcalibur, right? Favorite pseudo? Really? Your favorite pseudo's Baxcalibur? I haven't heard anybody say that. It makes me very happy, actually. I get a little bit happy when I see Pokemon that I've never heard, like, receive love. Like, somebody actually, like, really likes them. I'm like, ah, yes. Okay, so, good Pokemon then. Male, female, doesn't matter in battle. Male, female, doesn't matter. It's gonna fight and it's gonna get kills. That's all that matters. Yours is Lapras. Ooh, Lapras is good. Yes, Lapras is a good one. Gen 1 for me might be, Mew. Yeah. I love Mew. Mew's cool. Gen 2. Gen 2 favorite Pokemon is Umbreon. Umbreon. Shiny Umbreon? Amazing. Things are looking grim, guys. We might not be getting this shiny Cobalt line. And I'm gonna have a bagel. A nice bagel. Dang, you still at it? Yeah, I love Umbreon. Umbreon's great. You caught a shiny Eevee specifically to evolve it into Umbreon. Love it. Yeah. And when I played Heart Gold, this is where they've made the Pokemon start following you. I fell in love with just having shiny Umbreon follow me everywhere. It's just such a cool Pokemon. There's no cheat where it can just move for you. Like what, the character? Are you talking about my character, Gabby? Gen 3. Gen 3. You just got 2 shiny Toxel. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. No, I'm jealous. I really am. Because look, this motherfucker. I love this motherfucker. I love him, love him, love him, love him, love him. Toxtricity? Oh my god. You had teams of evolutions throughout the games? Yeah, that's a very popular thing to do. Especially earlier on when they were like, you know, 3, 5, and then eventually they made them 7. Really good concept. I love Toxel because Toxtricity is top tier for you also. Yeah, I fell in love with Toxel. It's a funny story. So me and one of my friends, we started this thing in X and Y, I think it was. When we played X and Y, we started this tradition of gifting each other a Pokemon egg at some point in the game. And it wasn't at the end of the game. It was somewhere in the halfway point of the game. We would trade each other an egg that we thought the other person would like. And for Sword and Shield, she had traded me an egg, and it was a Toxel. When I saw that little baby, I was like, yo, this is I didn't even know what a Toxel was. I was like, what is this adorable little like lizard thing? It has diapers. It has a diaper. It's the baby Pokemon, it's called. And then when it evolved, I was like, oh, and it has 2 different variations, low-key and amped. Yeah. I was like, this is amazing. I actually have a shiny Toxtricity that I got from Sword and Shield doing the Dynamax adventures. Low-key miss eggs. I think my boyfriend also misses eggs too. That's his go-to method for shiny hunting. You like Toxtricity for real? Yeah, it is. It is definitely... I was just talking about shiny hunting it whenever I do get a good donut for it. But Gabby, no, there's no cheat necessarily for me to move. You can get a special controller where you can put the settings on it to move a specific way for you. But that would take a little bit more work for me than I actually am willing to put in right now. I'm a little bit too lazy even for that. Yeah, the macros. The macros. From baby to punk phase. Yeah, it's just very good design. Very good design. Playing the guitar and stuff like that. And how long can this last? This can last forever. There's no set time where they're like, you've done this for X amount of time. That's it. We're going to give you the shiny. No. We can go the entire day tomorrow without seeing something. Amped over low-key. Which one did I have first? I forgot. I think I had the low-key one, like the baby. My baby was low-key. And I think my shiny that I got was amped. Definitely something I need to look into. Anytime I see the silhouette... Oh, we're gonna leave here. Yeah, we're about to stop there. Okay, so let me just... Let me do the backup reset so we leave this place. They evolve based on their nature. They evolve based on their nature? No, yeah. That's how their low-key and amped is decided. Yes. Yeah, we did not get our shiny today. It seems we are struggling. But yeah, the only DLC exclusive Pokemon that I've managed to catch so far is this Gimmighoul. It's adorable though. Look at this tiny little treasure chest. Look over here. Come out here. Look at that. Okay, so we're basically gonna call it there. We'll continue this tomorrow. I'll make sure to probably have the giveaways happen at the appropriate time. I just got caught up and thought I was gonna be able to get the shiny quicker, but it didn't happen. So we're gonna call it there. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate every single one of you. My usuals. I love all of you. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy everything. Goodbye.
I love you. Goodbye. I love you.
There's not going to be a swimming pool, you stupid slut. There won't even be a house.
Goodbye. I love you.
Vive la France! We are in Paris! So excited to be here! Not me, not Hermione, you!
Guess who's jealous of Adele?
Beyonce! Daddy, chill. We did it! We did it, Joe! What is that? It's a daddy long